Hi guys, welcome to A to Z United. This is Anand here and I'm joined by Ankit. Ankit, it's good to see you brother again after a long time. Viewers, this is going to be a different video. I know we have been discussing about the match previews. We have been giving our match reactions to all the previous matches, and we'll be also making a lot of other videos in the upcoming, sessions, upcoming days as well on a number of topics. But today we are going to discuss something really interesting and something really a question which basically all the Manchester United fans are asking worldwide, and the question is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the right man for this job? Is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the right person to take Manchester United to the next level, to get them to win the Premier League title, to win the Champions League title, and henceforth, qualify and basically bring Manchester United to the next level? And Ankit, this is obviously going to be an interesting discussion. So I think the main question right now is, how has Manchester United performed so far? And as we can see, in the Premier League, we have played 11 games. A quarter of the season has already been done. And Manchester United currently are sitting in 8th position, okay, with 20 points. And so we are 5 points off the top of the table. Apart from that, we have played all 6 group games in the Champions League. And Manchester United, of course, did not qualify for the next round. Instead, it kind of went back and got depreciated to the Europa League, which is, again, it wasn't a healthy sign as well. The other positives are we are into the cup competitions. We are in the quarterfinal of the EFL Cup, and that's going to be a tough game. It's against Everton, which is coming up next week. So that's a tough game to come. Apart from that, our first, our FA Cup third round game is against Watford. So as far as competitions are concerned, I mean, I feel that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, of course, we were drawn in the group of death. So it was pretty much, it was heartbreaking to see that after a wonderful start, we went down to the Europa League. But as far as the season is concerned, to sum it up, this has been a really inconsistent season, and a lot of questions are being asked more than they are being answered right now at this particular stage. So obviously, it's pretty natural to see and ask this even question: that is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the right man to take us forward? Ankit, brother, I'm going to leave this to you. The floor is open. Please let us know what are your thoughts.
I'll not sugarcoat this answer. It's time to go for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It has been nearly 2 years since he took over the job from Jose Mourinho, and if we are discussing this topic that he is still the perfect man for the job, then I think we know where we are. So, as my personal opinion, I don't think he's the right man. He's the right man for this job, for this United job. And this team, this set of players, and this set of and this manager particular, I don't think we can win anything under him. Just because we have seen the patterns, he has taken us for in 2 semi-finals in the FA Cup and in the Europa League. But in both the matches where it mattered, I think this set of players and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I don't think has the bottle to just cross over the line and get us winning trophies again. So yeah, it's a big question to be, as you said, there are many questions that are still not answered, and moving forward, we are seeing more and more of these questions being raised, and his job is under the threat. But we know Ed Woodward and the Glazers family will not sack him until and unless we are not in the contention of qualifying for the Champions League for the next season. All the hard work that we had done last season for qualifying for the Champions League was just boom. It went away in December. Now we are into the Europa League, which draw the Europa League draw is now will happen today in just maybe a half an hour or 1 hour in our time. So we are back into the Europa League. What else I can say? What else progress do you want to see? Ole Gunnar Solskjaer took over from Mourinho when we were in the Champions League. Um, Forward 2 years, we are still in the Europa League. We are still inconsistent. We cannot get a grip hold. We cannot have a consistent base of matches where we can win, where we can see ourselves. Okay, we have an identity, we have a style of play, and everything is lacking in every department. I think his substitution sometimes baffle me. How he can substitute 3 defenders or not take away 2 defensive midfielders in a must-win game, or a game which we need to draw, and we are trailing 2-0 against. I'm talking about the Leipzig game. Again in the Man City in the Manchester United derby, Manchester derby, he didn't substitute. He just made one substitution. So I think it speaks volume as a manager he is, and to take United further, I don't think is the right guy.
Mhm. So a lot of good points put, Ankit, as you suggested. And, as far as what I feel over here about this whole situation is that, so Ole Gunnar Solskjaer obviously came in as an interim manager about 2 years ago. This was basically in 2018. He took over the job from Jose Mourinho. This is going to be his second full season at the club. Obviously, last season was his first full season in the club, and he, of course, did not win any trophies. We did not win anything in the domestic competitions. We did not win the Premier League, of course. We didn't even challenge for the title, of course, because Liverpool and Manchester City were just way above us. And we also did not win any European competition as well. So this is his second full season at the club, and right now, as far as the start is concerned, as far as the performances are concerned, we are way inconsistent as the way things have progressed. We've had a really big setback in the European competition in the UEFA Champions League. After an initial good start in the first 4 matches, I think Manchester United right now are the sixth team ever to get 9 points in the first 4 group games and then get knocked out to the Europa League. So, that's a sad, that's not a good start to have. So, but that being said, right now where things stand, I kind of feel personally that I feel that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, at least as far as the signs are concerned, I don't feel that he would be the long-term potential, the answer to what Manchester United are currently looking for. But that being said, what I would like to see is that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer get one more full season at least. Let this season be, completely. Let's see what he can do in this completely full season. If it's going to be the same story where, we are coming to the semi-finals of all the cup competitions and then we are getting knocked out if you're not challenging for the title, and at the end of the day it's just that with 10 games to go we are just going to uh, you know uh, be in the race for the top four only. If that's going to be the situation, then I think then there's a lot of questions. And at the end of the day, we are not Tottenham Hotspurs. This is Manchester United, and it's been 7 years, and all the managers who have come and gone, even David Moyes, who won the Community Shield, Louis Van Gaal, and Jose Mourinho also won competitions. They also won trophies, but Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has yet to be proven that. Apart from his good record with Molde, and apart from his poor performance in Cardiff, which of course not many managers could have done that job of keeping them afloat. I feel that this he shouldn't prove to us that this is a too big of a job right now. And I think the only positive right now is he has not lost the dressing room. Apart from what's going on around the club, based on the transfer activity, based on the managers, based on the Paul Pogba situation, I feel he has handled it well. But if he can sort out a lot of issues on the pitch, for example, if he can fix the defense fragilities, if he can introduce a bit more width, if he can introduce a much more dynamic play, a bit more bold in fact with his gameplay, as you mentioned, of not playing those two defensive midfielders, etc., etc. I feel he could be a really good option even for the long term as well. And so yeah, but again, there's a lot of questions and a lot of potential answers which we can see at the time as well. Ankit, as far as what are the positives though from Ole Gunnar his Solskjaer's reign till now? What do you think are the positives?
I feel he has brought in quite a stability to this club. The deadwood that we had, I think he has managed to clear most of the players that were really not necessary and didn't have the capability or the skill level that are required for this Manchester United level. And in particular, the deadwood like Fellaini, maybe Lukaku as well, Darmian. We can name a list of players. Sanchez. I think he has very effectively managed to get rid of them, and the only problem is that he is not backed by our board. I think that is the only challenge that I see, because again, if he wins a couple of trophies in this season, maybe a FA Cup or even a Europa League, what guarantee do we have that we can sign one Jadon Sancho or Upamecano type of signing, or even Haaland? So it is partly down to the managers, partly down to the players as well as the board. I think in this season it was a massive season where Chelsea spent quite a lot of money. If we would have shown ambition, I think we would have been in the top four contention as well as in the Champions League. Yes, I agree that he doesn't have the tactics. He doesn't have great individual man management thing or match management thing, yeah. But in the longer term, if you see, it is not going to work. It's not going to work for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because I haven't seen a system where we are consistently doing one particular thing in abundance. If you see City, if you see Klopp, their style of play or how they play, I think that system, as well as if you compare to us, I think we do not have a system at all. So that is not going to sustain, and we cannot rely on individual performances, individual brilliance from players like Bruno, Pogba, or Rashford to get us out of jail. I think we need to have some system, some style of play, so that we can be identified as the next big giant that we were. So yeah, positives are there, but as you said, many questions, not enough answers. So it is on the same boat. Yeah.
Yes, Ankit. And at the beginning of the season, when the season just started, when the fixture list came out, when the Champions League group stage draws were made, obviously at that time there was a lot of negativity around the club regarding the transfers and regarding how poor we started. In fact, our defense against Crystal Palace, the game against Tottenham Hotspurs as well. And at the time, the discussion in the newspapers and all across the football world was that by December, if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer does not qualify at least, to the round of 16 in the Champions League and does not get a good position in the league table as well, then he might get the sack because Pochettino is still available. So based on all that right now, as you see, we are definitely not qualified in the next stages of the Champions League. And we are currently sitting 8th in the table. And that is only because, of course, there's only a 5
The league
months
is very
difference.
inconsistent this season.
Yes, that's the only reason. So Ankit, do you think that this month is going to be really crucial for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as far as results are concerned?
Yeah, the next six we have against lower opposition sides. But the only thing is, what if we win the next six or the next seven games, and then when it matters against teams like maybe Liverpool or City, and then we lose, all the work that he has done, I think then it goes into the bin. And we have seen this pattern. We have seen this pattern continue from last 1.5 years, where we have won games. We have consistently won games like 6 to 7 games, and when it matters, we just give away. We don't have the bottle. We don't have the courage to get over the line. And if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer shows me any signs of improvement in that aspect, like yes, we can go ahead and win things, then I think I can give him more time. But unless and until he doesn't win, he doesn't show that okay, we can break that pattern, we can continue and go ahead and win something. I don't trust him until then.
So I think if you look at our fixtures, Ankit, because again, this is going to be a big factor based on if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will still continue at the club or not. Uh, I think what's going to be kind is the fixture list. Our next 6 fixtures, none of none of which are against the top big six club. Of course, we'll be playing. Oh, sorry, I think we do have Leicester, so they are the only club right now. So we have Sheffield, Leeds, Leicester, Wolves, Aston Villa, and Fulham. And apart from these 6 league fixtures, we also have a quarterfinal against Everton in the EFL Cup, the third round against Watford as well. So I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has a good chance of redeeming himself and getting a lot of good points on the board and becoming into the top of
But I'll say one thing. I lost faith in Mourinho when he lost that quarterfinal against Sevilla. Round of 16 against Sevilla. And after that, I knew that he's gone. He's not going to take Manchester United further. And now, same with Ole Gunnar Solskjaer when we lost that Leipzig game, when we lost that last Leipzig game in the group stages, I think it was the final nail in the coffin for me, because I do not expect anything much from this team other than have 4 to 5 great results. We can beat any team on our day, as we have seen with PSG, Leipzig, City, Chelsea, you name it. We have, apart from Liverpool, we have beaten the bigger sides in the competition, in each and every competition. So we that is the reason. That is the only concern that I have, that we are consistently inconsistent. And once that improves, until and unless we win something, I think I don't trust this set of players nor this manager.
So that is true, Ankit. So I think, is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the right man for this job? Is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the right person who can take us to the next level and get Manchester United to a level where we are consistently challenging for the titles? A lot of open questions as of now. but only future can tell us what's in store for this club and for all of us that we're eagerly waiting for. So thank you so much, Ankit. I think we had a great discussion in this particular video. And viewers, please let us know what your views are on this particular topic. Please put a like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. Okay, and we'll definitely see you in the next video. Thank you so much.